Welcome friends! Today I have a coffee chat to share with you. We have some coffee to unbox. Of course, some book recommendations because you know I have to squeeze those in there somehow. And I also have a list of a bunch of different things that I've heard and or just feel like chatting with you, and I'm going to answer some of your questions. If you're new here, hi, I'm Meredith. I do all kinds of unboxings, beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. I also do grocery hauls and shopping hauls and coffee chats and whatever else I happen to be up to at the moment. So if that sounds like a good time, definitely hit the red subscribe button down below and we can hang out more often. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And let's do lipstick of the day. So today's lipstick is a liquid lipstick. This one is from Dose of Colors, and it is in the shade Campfire. It says it is made in the USA and it's vegan. It does have a very large, I think, doe foot applicator that kind of has a wonky shape to it, but I really love the color. It's definitely more of that like rusty terracotta feel to it, and I really like it. I'm also wearing the sort of icy winter blue, almost like winter mint gum sort of color, and I really like it. I finally trimmed my nails back and gave them some polish. So this is after 2 coats of polish and a clear coat. So that's what it ends up looking like when you get a couple of coats on there. So anyways, let's dive right in. The first thing we're gonna do is unbox the coffee that I got. So this is from Scotty P's Big Mug Coffee, Artemis Legend Select, and this one is called Jamaican Me Crazy. So this is actually the coffee that I'm drinking today. I just brewed my very first cup, and I do have to say I like it so far. I have, of course, French vanilla coffee creamer, and I tend to add a lot of that, so take my coffee reviews with a grain of salt or a very large splash of cream, depending on how you look at it. So this one says it is vanilla, caramel, and Kahlua. So fresh, so delicious. It is a light roast with 100% Arabica coffee. So that is what it looks like. I asked you guys earlier, gosh, probably like my very first coffee chat video, if you wanted to see an unboxing of this. Scotty P's Big Mug Coffee is owned by Scott Patterson, and he is the very good looking gentleman who played Luke Danes on the TV show Gilmore Girls. So if you know and love Gilmore Girls, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And so I thought I would try this out. So I got a 3 set of different flavors of his coffees. So, love Gilmore Girls, huge fan. I've seen all of the seasons multiple times. The first few seasons, oh my goodness, I have lost count of how many times I've watched those. Are you a Gilmore Girls fan? Let me know below. So the next one is hazelnut. It says it's hazelnuts, creamy notes, nutty flavor. So that is what that one looks like. Now, you can order from his website, but you can also order his coffees, some of them on Amazon as well. They have some of their regular stuff just on Amazon, and then there are like gift sets that you can get. So if you have a coffee lover in your life and you don't know what to get them, that might be a really good option. And this one is the French vanilla. It says authentic vanilla is what they are labeling it as. So I got those 3 coffees, and I did order them on Amazon. I got free shipping because I spent X number of dollars, whatever. So I think it ended up being $34.95. So this would actually be a really great gift if you have someone in your life who is maybe struggling financially and you don't just want to go get them some sort of like frou-frou gift. You want to get them something that they can use and love. This would be great. Helps their grocery budget also. So I thought this was a really good one, and I love some coffee, so I was pretty happy about that. Next up, here's my question. Have you finished Christmas shopping yet for like children's gifts and that sort of thing? I am pretty much done. I was looking through, making sure I had enough, you know, not too many things, some stocking stuffers for the kids, that kind of thing. So, you know, you gotta balance it out. I've got 3 kids. You kind of need to be even for the most part. Of course, my 2-year-old, I don't feel like I need to spend quite as much money, and she just likes things that are, you know, inexpensive, like Play-Doh is like 50-something cents a can. I think it's like 54 cents a can at Target. So that's a good stocking stuffer for younger kids if you're trying to find things. But like my older kids, they want more expensive gifts. They want video games that are like $60 a pop, and, you know, game consoles and iPads and things like that. So, you know, it's harder to put the same number of gifts under the tree for some of the older children. I did get a video request of showing what I got my kids for Christmas. I have mixed feelings about those videos. What do you guys think of them? I would love to know. I kind of feel like it's a little bit braggy, especially with, you know, the economy the way that it is. I certainly would be happy to share, like, you know, maybe inexpensive gift ideas or things like that. But I also have already wrapped a lot of the things that I got my kids for Christmas simply because, you know, my 11-year-old can sneak into my closet and go digging while I'm in the shower, and he would spoil all of his gifts. So I definitely have most of them piled under my tree. And my kids aren't getting a ton this year. They wanted more expensive things, and so I don't really want to, you know, go overboard. And I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I personally don't usually watch the what I bought my kids for Christmas videos, and also if I filmed that, my kids would just watch it and know everything they're getting, so I feel like that's a tricky one to do. Do you watch those? So my next thing is, did you hear about Sephora? So just like Ulta is going to be inside of Target stores, Sephora has paired up with Kohl's. They're already in JCPenney's stores, but now they're going to be in Kohl's, which I'm excited about that because my closest Sephora is the one that is in the Mall of America, and that's not terribly far away from me, but just far enough that it's kind of annoying. I wouldn't go to Sephora just to go to Sephora. I'm not going to go to the Mall of America to go to just one spot. If I'm going to go there, I'm going to go to meet a friend and walk around and grab a coffee and do some shopping, but I'm not going to go specifically there just for Sephora. So I'm pumped about that because I have a Kohl's much closer than I have a Sephora at this current time. So I'm happy about that, and I'm hoping my store gets one. Although there's an Ulta kind of close to my Kohl's, so I don't know. Are they going to want the competition or not? Time will tell. Have you picked up any new hobbies since quarantine? I would love to hear about that. I realized I forgot one of the things I was going to talk about. So, have you started any new craft hobbies? Are you just crafting, doing hobbies you already had before, you know, the pandemic kind of came around? I am a pretty hardcore crafter. I love learning new crafts and trying new things. But one thing I've really gotten into that I found is super duper just calming and soothing, and just something that I already use a lot of and enjoy is candle making. So I actually purchased professional candle making supplies and equipment, and this one is a 100% soy candle. I'm trying lots of different types of waxes, so this just happens to be the one that I made first. This one is in the scent Green Apple. It smells so good. So I'm having fun like mixing different fragrances in my candles and trying different things and totally nerding out about candle making. So that's what I've been doing. And I also have a knitting project that I started years ago that I'm trying to actually finish. So let me know if you've accomplished that and finished any projects in quarantine. So I mentioned this in one other video, but I've had several people like thank me for recommending this product, and that is the Dawn Power Wash. You guys, this stuff is amazing, okay? If you are someone who loves to cook and loves to bake and hates to do dishes, this is for you. So this is the fresh scent, which is neither here nor there. I don't even care what it smells like as long as it works. So you spray it on your dishes, especially on like tough greasy messes or like baked on messes, and then you let it sit for a couple minutes and you come back, and it saves so much scrubbing. Those things that you would normally be like taking a scouring pad or a scrub brush and like using all that elbow grease to really get in there and get it off, this eliminates so much of that. So if you have not tried Dawn Power Wash, I will link it below. You need to get you some, okay? If you listen to none of my other recommendations, I highly recommend this one. This is the thing to try. So, thought I would mention that. I've been getting a ton of compliments on my Christmas tree, first of all, because it ends up in so many of my videos. But I thought I would kind of share this secret to why my Christmas tree looks so lovely. I had read a long time ago I can't remember if it was an article or if it was a Pinterest post, but someone who was like a professional interior decorator who did like holiday decorations as a profession, said that it's actually just that much more impressive if you use two different sets of Christmas lights. So I actually have the really large bulbs. Someone compared them to the Charlie Brown lights on a Christmas tree, which is absolutely what they are. So I got the exact same set of lights, but I got the large bulb and then I also got the mini size bulb. And I get tons of compliments. So there is my secret or my trick to why I think my tree looks so wonderful. And there's also like, I think 6 strings of lights on there. So I really pack the lights on because I want that beautiful bright ambiance of a well-lit Christmas tree. Next up, got a couple of book recommendations. Let me pull this guy up. Okay, so this first one is The Swedish Prince from Karina Hale. This one is based on the movie Roman Holiday that has, I think it's Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn in it. She took that story and she gave it the ending she wished it had. Because I believe that the video on that sort of, well, it's, you know, it has a happy ending. It's not. It's a little anticlimactic, I think. And so she wrote about the Prince of Sweden and how he takes a bit of a holiday and finds love in America, and it's sort of their relationship and, you know, her realizing who he really is and all this good stuff. So it's a really good read. It is, so if you like, you know, like a fairy tale or fairy tale retellings almost, but this is like that modern fairy tale with the prince, the real prince, and the real prince. And then it, you know, it is an adult romance novel, so keep that in mind if that's something that you do or do not like. And then let me look up the other book. Alright, so next book is called Make Me Yours. This one is from Melanie Harlow, and this is the second book in a series I recommended to you guys a while ago. I think the first one's called Drive Me Wild. Yes, I tend to read a lot of books with shirtless dudes on the cover. Judge away. But I really liked this one. I feel like it keeps in with that series. I feel like this one had a little bit more of a serious note to it, whereas the first book in the series really made me laugh a lot. So these characters just have a little bit more levity to their stories, and so I absolutely still enjoyed this one just as much as the other one. It just is a little bit of a different vein. So anyways, I thought I would also recommend that to you guys in case you are looking for a good book to cozy up with while you light your candle and sip your coffee and snuggle up under the blanket we probably all own that we got in the FabFitFun box. So anyways, thought I would share that one with you. Alright, so the other thing I thought was interesting is I've gotten a bunch of comments recently about how people ask me if I know what my colors are. So do you remember, I think it was called, is it Color Me Mine, Color My World, something like that, where you would get your colors done and they would tell you what season you're supposed to be. Have gotten several people over the last year or so who have told me they think that I am a winter. So have you had your colors done, and what season are you? I would love to hear about it. Let's chat that in the comments. But I have taken the sort of quiz that goes with that, and actually I think that I am a deep autumn. Now the thing about being a deep autumn is that my skin tone is very neutral, but both my hair and eye color is warm. So I feel like for me, I'm kind of one of those lucky people that because I have that more neutral skin tone, I can wear a lot of the fall tones, but I can also pull off a good amount of the winter tones. However, if I get in the winter tones that are too purple, I can look super duper washed out. And some grays, depending on the shade of gray, can really make me look quite sickly. So I always find it interesting when people kind of see me and they see that I'm like wearing all these different colors and they think that that I'm a winter. So what are you? Do you think I'm a winter? Do you think I'm a fall? I feel like if I were a winter, I would absolutely not be able to wear the lip color that I'm wearing, or even like some of these warmer toned browns without looking very sickly. So that's my thoughts on that. What are you? Do you have a warm or a cool or a neutral skin tone? I would love to know. I'm just curious about that. So anyways, definitely let me know any other questions you guys have. I love doing these coffee chat videos. I think they're kind of fun. I love hearing your responses in the comments as always. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'll link all the stuff I talked about in the description box below. Let me know if you have any favorite Christmas movies. And until next time, I'll be talking to you soon, of course. Bye, guys.